Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you're doing well today. Happy friggin' Friday. We are good to go. We're making sure all systems are go. We got our Mexican trumpets. We've got John Marston. We got Mexico. And we're ready to go. I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope it's going well for you. Okay, what do we got here? Landon Ricketts. This random ass horse follow me around. Wait, that's my random ass horse. He was getting jealous. I mean, they both look pretty. They're not the same though. But I hope you're having a good Friday. Good Friday morning. We're here with some coffee. My voice breaking like I'm in puberty. Checking out Mexico and Red Dead Redemption. Maybe we'll see this in Red Dead Online. Little chuparosa. I won't lie, if they did a new Red Dead game in this world, I think I'd like to see it on Landon Ricketts. I think that'd be cool.
Hey, gringo! ¿Hablas español?
No, sir. Pardon, pero...
Oh, I gotta turn off my air conditioner.
Solo poquito español. ¿Habla English?
Oh, sí, gringo. Hablo mucho inglés. Hablo filthy fucking bean eater. Hablo slippery little Mexican. Hablo little piece of shit. ¿Comprende, amigo? ¿Comprende?
Oh, Johnny boy.
What are you doing here, gringo?
Gotta get yourself in trouble.
I don't remember inviting you to my country.
I don't think you did, amigo. I mean you no harm.
You mean us no harm? This is funny.
Man, I'd love to see Mexico in Red Dead 2's world. Like, not Mexico, but more like it being alive. I mean, you can go to Mexico in Red Dead 2 and Red Dead Online, but there's only the fort there.
But I'd hate to spoil a beautiful afternoon on such beautiful land, with any further unpleasantries. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hold it, gringo. I think you're forgetting something. A little taxation.
Yo, Emily, good morning. Pretty early today. Yeah, it's part of me trying to balance my day. You know, I'm going to stream for some time in the morning. I've got my course to do later in the afternoon.
Our families again. I suggest we...
How you doing this morning?
Can I see the boots, gringo?
I think you can see him from where you're standing just fine, senor.
I understand why people were so mad about John Marston's hair in Red Dead 2. Because they made it... John didn't look like John in the epilogue. I mean, it sounded like John. But it looked like Scarthur Morgan. That's what I called him. Doing well. It's a hot day here. Probably feeling the equivalent to, I don't know, 90-something.
Very good.
With the humidity.
Very good indeed, sir.
So, you know, took the dogs out early.
What a great way
Went for a little walk. It was good. Drinking the coffee now.
Illiterate
Made some
farmer
bacon and
crossing
eggs
the
for
river,
breakfast.
Coming into their civilization and butchering the local peasants. Thank you very much, sir.
This guy was a legend in Red Dead 1. There's even mention of him in Red Dead 2, I think, in the cigarette cards.
I never aspired to be anything more.
A socialist, huh?
But this is a gentleman they could base a Red Dead game on. It wouldn't be the Redemption
Many things.
type
Most
series,
of them bad.
but this guy's like the
Principles?
old, retired gunslinger.
Well, then I fear Mexico may not be for you, sir.
He dies shortly after the events of this. Not within the game, but there's a newspaper article.
An angry man a long way from home. A man who handles a gun as sloppy as you.
I can handle a gun okay, partner.
As long as you're killing quail or peasants. But if you have to face another man, you don't stand a chance.
And you do?
You don't think John stands a chance?
Come with me.
Sir, I went up a mountain and killed dozens of people.
That doesn't matter anymore.
While listening to American Venom.
I never had a name, mister. I was raised in an orphanage.
A real American, huh? Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Oh, we gotta do some dueling training.
Well, you won't make it in the circus, but you can shoot. Keep
That
on
gun's pretty
practicing.
bright.
Thank you, old man.
Now, who are you?
No one interesting. Who are you?
Landon Ricketts. Not a name that means much anymore.
Means a little. You were famous when I was a boy.
He was famous.
Yeah, killing men's a strange kind of fame. I was the fastest in my time. I must have been. I'm the only one left.
What are you doing here?
Living quietly. Waiting.
For what?
I don't know. And you?
I'm looking for a couple of men. Bill Williamson, Javier Escuela. Escuela's from here.
It could be. This whole place is teeming with Americans on the run. Mercenaries, locals hell-bent on revolution.
Revolution? Another one?
Yeah. Never really ends. This whole place has been a hotbed for revolution.
Hello,
since
hello.
The Spanish left. Now there's another local.
Just talking to
running around
my
promising
illustrious
the
wife for a moment.
peasants their freedom.
She dropped by to
Just
say
like
hi.
The last 2 or 3. Local government, foul bunch.
This guy was badass, though. It's like sheriff level, Sheriff Freeman level of badass.
He's an awful individual.
Is that so?
Yeah. Until someone puts a bullet in his head. Come on, let's get back.
Probably put the cam on it a bit. You
Yeah,
got
keep
the
that
pooch
back
behind me
straight.
here.
Otherwise, it makes the gun jump.
See if this Schofield makes a difference. Now that's a real gun.
Oh, the Schofield's a real gun, is it? Well, I'm probably still rocking the Cattleman, so probably. Okay, enter Deadeye. Oh, you have to see the tagging. Yeah, you use RB to tag.
All right, let's go again. Concentrate
So,
on all 3 bodies.
this is another change I would like to see from Red Dead. It's kind of change the way maybe the painting's done.
Well done. Now that wasn't so hard.
Or
was
like, make it more like Red Dead
Come
2.
on.
I don't know,
I've got
though.
another idea. The birds around here are always raising hell, scavenging and scaring the life out of the locals. I say we put your newfound skills to the test while doing a public service for the good people of Chuparosa. Here we'll do. I'm gonna scare up some birds. Let's see if you can take down more than one of them.
With my nasty-ass Schofield. Oh, yeah. Can I get this one, too? That's ridiculous.
Nicely done, sir.
Just for good measure. Can I get his hat? No, I can't shoot Landon Ricketts' hat off.
They're not involved in this. Put the gun down.
Yo, boy, Bodie, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, there's a number of things, like, for them to remake it, I think horse controls, similar to Red Dead 2, updated UI, as you mentioned, references to Red Dead 2. Here's something I learned, though, and I wasn't aware of. The map that was moved over from New Austin, even like, in Red Dead 2, the vegetation's even in the same places from Red Dead 2, Red Dead 1.
Ready to take a list, theoretically.
How you doing today, boy?
Sure. I don't think I
Happy
ever
Friday.
rode with a Savior before.
I gotta get into some Fallen Order, and then I'll probably start streaming that soon, and then maybe Jedi Survivor. You gotta think of how much your damn thighs would hurt in this era from riding horses all day. Like, I know after going for a horse ride, when you haven't rode for a while, man, the old hips and the old, not the hips, the thighs and the legs hurt.
Only a buzzard feeds on his friends.
Oh man,
There must be a
I'm
high
getting so
bounty on
many
their
like memories of all my time in Mexico and Red Dead 2,
I told you they'd die.
and going through here and going to Upper Mexico, up through there.
Look over there. They're in trouble.
And yeah, Upper Mexico is a place. I can't see the I can't see the other dude. Okay, now. Got it. Oh, I can't do the Red Dead 2 thing and take him out as well.
Come on. Yeah.
But it's not like the horse controls are awful. They're just really good in Red Dead 2. And it speaks to they're two different games. This is a faster paced game, at least at this point. Late Friday night in Australia, Jedi Survivor, massive game if you go for the platinum. Yeah, my wife just beat the story, but she wants to go back because there's like piles of side missions and stuff, as you probably know.
There's the son of a bitch. Good work, boy. Now let's get this wagon back where it belongs.
In Survivor, there's not as many in Fallen Order from what I understand.
Quiet life of yours, Mr. Ricketts.
I didn't say I'd become.
I'm working on a platinum too for Guardians of the Galaxy, probably the easiest platinum ever. One playthrough, I got like 90% of the trophies. I just need to do a couple outfits. I've never been a big platinum hunter though. I should. It's a good way to get a lot of value out of a game. It's nice when trophies kind of fall into the natural gameplay progression, though, for the most part. I enjoy that. Oh, Deadeye's all leveled up. But happy Friday, everyone, and thanks for joining me for some early morning Red Dead. Yeehaw, yeehaw, pew pew.
Stay close to the dog, amigo, as you were instructed.
Oh, Platinum RDR won twice? You know what? I got close to it because I played it a lot when it came out. I haven't played it since. But yeah, hopefully we'll get it on PlayStation because there ain't no way to do it on PS5 right now. Another Rockstar game that I'm kind of pissed that I can't seem to buy in Canada anymore. Where the fuck am I going? The Warriors. Do you remember that one? That game was tight. You could buy it on the PS Store for PS4. And what the hell? But on PS5 you can't. But the Warriors was awesome. There's a few other Rockstar games I haven't played. I've never played the Max Payne series. Good dog. Can I pet him?
What was that, boy?
Another thing that would be a wild addition is the dialogue system. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm on an Xbox controller right now. I just kind of tap B and John says shit. But I don't think it's, you don't have the option of, like, good or bad responses.
Go! Take care of that, fella.
I'll say, though, I don't want the long-ass looting animation from Red Dead 2.
Oye, pendejo, déjame con mis sufrimientos.
Got my little pooch with me. We're out sniffing out trouble. Oh, he sees something going on. he went into the ground. Nice. Good job, me and the pup. We make a good team. I got 84 bucks for that. That's where the real money is. Okay, what do we got here? So we got Landon here. Who the hell's over here? Santa. Let's go see Landon again since we're here. The foliage detail? Yeah. So here's what I know so far. I've done so much research, man. On like the people that probably know a lot more than me that have actually like data mined Red Dead 1.0, which is like the one that came out on PlayStation, Xbox, which is different than the version that came out on PC. Oh, what? Oh yeah, I should probably catch this guy. Oh shit. Sorry, buddy.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
Yo, Mike. Knowing Rockstar will be garbage just like their others, we can only hope it'll have the RDR2 UI, then Open Mexico Online to tie it all together. I'm hoping so. The Definitive Edition was trash. Hopefully they learn their lesson and we get something better.
I'm in a bad place.
We'll see, though. We'll see, right? The foliage is interesting. The stuff from 1.0, all sorts of buildings, like actual buildings from Mexico, like the LOD textures and some of the high-res textures were in the files. But when it got released on PC, it was taken out because data miners will find it really quickly. Console data mining is so much harder. I may give it a try. Generally, you need a modded PS3, but what I'm going to try to do is find a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 somewhere that's like a PS4 version online. Sounds shady, yeah, it is. I'm not going to be playing it, though. But I'm going to use that and use a couple tools that I have to extract the RPF files, which are like the big files. And I'm well-versed enough in the way I'm not well-versed as a game programmer, don't get me wrong. I'm well-versed enough in the context of knowing the Rage Engine files and how to convert them into readable formats. So that's what I like to do. And actually get my hands on kind of the OG, when Red Dead was first released, what was included in the game. And that would include, all the buildings for Mexico were included in Red Dead 1.0. That's been checked out by other data miners. But I'd rather do it myself because I have a crazy sense of diligence with that shit.
Excuse me.
Do I? Oh, I don't have to give him back the money, but I suppose I should have. Okay, let's find Mr. Ricketts again.
I ain't that kind of feller no more.
Oh, good honor. We gotta change that. I don't know if it's been in the works. Here's a big misconception. So, we all know the Definitive Edition was trash. And people have said, oh, because the Definitive Edition was so bad, they're not going to do a remake of GTA 4 or Red Dead. Yeah, I think it sucked. Shareholders don't. The people with the finances don't, because it sold over 20 million friggin' copies.
Good. I'm glad you
Shows the power of that franchise.
telling me about Mr. Escuela.
Javier Escuela?
Emilio, let me ask you something. His nombre is
And Mr. Mac, I hope you're doing good, my dude. Happy Friday to you, man.
No sé, señor.
He doesn't know.
Who knows? It could have been stuff scrapped in development. Maybe they had a plan for New Austin and Red Dead 2, but their poor employees' eyes were bleeding and overworked, and they're like, okay, we gotta release this game.
Grande Americano?
Yo no sé.
No.
Again, I got that.
But they do have his sister.
But that's what I'd like to find out. Like, I data mine piles of Red Dead. With OpenIV, which is a cool tool, and a few other tools I can use to convert the files that doesn't open natively. I really want to do that with, you know, the OG version that was shipped
A
out.
little more enthusiasm than mere apologies.
Because the PC one was a year later, and
Those
they'll
problems pay me, but they're
Rockstar
quite
does not
low.
remove everything from the files. However, they'll remove things that they don't want modders to use,
Don't you think?
and that's
Mr.
where the
Marston?
Mexico building thoughts come in.
And what about you, Ricketts?
I think it's been planned for a while. If they're doing a remake, it had to have been planned. It had to have been worked on for at least the last 2 or 3 years. If it's a remake, there's no way they could not take that amount of time to do it well. Here's something that's interesting I found out about a possible remake, though, is if they have all the mocap data, and this doesn't make it simple by any means, but they have all the mocap data from you know, the OG stuff. They can map that onto updated models. Oh yeah, I love doing that shit, man. It's kind of cool.
I've been hearing some things about you, John Marston.
Really?
That perhaps you're more in need of my help than I thought.
Is that so?
For some reason, I'm not going to give you a second chance to put that down, partner.
Funny how everyone seems to know my business, but nothing about the men I'm looking for.
It isn't easy getting the locals to talk.
So yeah, I gotta do a little hunting for that. Maybe I'll do that a little bit today. Oh, we catching a train?
It's the only way to travel, so they keep telling me. We'll get off at Casa Madrugada and ride from there.
I tell you though, it would reinvigorate Red Dead Online. Here's another thought. I would be surprised if Red Dead Redemption multiplayer... We'll skip to destination in a second here. If Red Dead Redemption multiplayer came back. However, they would be crazy not to somehow take advantage of some of those modes. Like, Zombie Overrun, or Undead Overrun was so friggin' fun. I forget if you can actually rob trains in this. But I don't know, maybe they do Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, but I don't think so. However, if they can tie the shit in with Red Dead Online, I think it changes things around. Like, the Great Mexico expansion of Red Dead Online would make people lose their shit. I won't say just Mexico, though. I mean, there's a lot to fix about the game, including the things that are broken. Adding Mexico, they'd have to add other roles. Oh, yeah, 100%. Honestly, I wouldn't be upset if Rockstar said, listen, we're rebooting it. New economy, everyone's back to zero. I don't know if it would piss people. It would really piss people off. Maybe that's not the best way to do it. But they screwed it up so bad with the economy. I mean, GTA, they had something successful. Like it or not, it was successful for them. From a monetary standpoint, GTA Online. With Red Dead Online, they added money, which, there's no way for you to buy money. But you could buy gold. And then you had roll tokens, Capitale. What's up, Sauce God? Just drinking our coffee, man. Hanging out with Johnny M down at Mexico. Hanging out with Mr. Ricketts. We have very similar horses, Mr. Ricketts. Yeah, it is sad, Mike. But hopefully they're working on something behind the scenes. Like if GTA 6 is in its last stages of being complete. When I say last stages by percentages, if this has been worked on since the 2015, 16 or something like that, and it's a year away, it's in the last stages.
You're the hero around here, Mr. Ricketts, not me. What does the army want with this Luisa girl anyway?
El Matadero is this way. Ease up, will you? Let's just ride in there together, nice and calm.
That's nice and calm, isn't it, Mr. Ricketts? But their entire staff is unlikely working on GTA 6. A lot of them are, but it's like there's going to be a point where where there's nothing for some people to do. At some point there is. I don't know whether that's the point now.
All right, let's find this Carlos guy.
But it's kind of like with Red Dead. They co-opted all Rockstar Studios to work on it during one time or another. And there was like a period of time where it was kind of core. $266 days of dailies to buy a property. Oh, snap.
See?
Yeah, I did a lot of dailies for a while until that Bounty Hunter expansion came out.
Yes. She's still up there.
They just screwed up the economy so bad. And didn't make any... I bet you they haven't made that much money on it. I think they get a lot of players.
I can distract the
Maybe it
guard.
has some revenue.
You and the gringo can get inside.
The revenue probably comes from people buying standalone Red Dead Online and gold sales. And they've sold a reasonable amount of copies of
First, I will leave to
Red Dead Online. When I say reasonable,
ready for this.
I want to say they sold over 1 million. I mean, it's not great. But, you know, it's a way for them to kind of slice and dice, you know, their existing stuff and monetize it. But I can say the idea for Mexico to be in Red Dead 2 was likely scrapped very early. Because in Mexico itself, there's a whole bunch of technical things that, although Mexico's there, don't work. It's not like you can just throw an NPC in there and hope for the best. There's a whole bunch of background stuff called nav meshes that aren't set up there. Do we just wait here, Mr. Ricketts? Can I punch Landon?
Hey, hola. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué quieres? ¿No puedes estar aquí? Hace calor hoy. Bien bochornoso, ¿verdad? No lo voy a decir otra vez. No puedes estar
This
aquí.
man's looking right at me.
Oye, soy yo, Carlos. Pues trabajo en el matadero.
Does he actually see me?
No me importa quién eres. Esta es una zona militar prohibida. Vete a casa. Me gustan sus botas. Muy bonitas. Mi hermana tiene las mismas. Pinche campesino.
I like how their heads turn when you kind of point at them.
Al lado de tus cerdos. Váyanse al infierno, traidores.
Go for the dick shots. That might have been a little overkill. Expect Landon to be like,
Follow me, we'll shoot our way in.
John, you shot him in the dick 12 times! Oh, we won't worry about looting. Yeah, let's go all American Venom.
This is getting intense. Te voy a matar.
Landon's tough, though.
Cover me, damn it.
Oh, stuck his little head away. Oh, good job, Landon. Saved my ass, buddy.
Drop that bastard, Marston.
Oh, Deadeye. Deadeye's still fun in this.
What are you doing back
Emily
there?
asks, you haven't played it yet? Does it contain abduction, sexual assault, murder of any Native Americans? I don't remember. I know it is not handled, in my opinion, from what I remember, as well as Red Dead 2. I agree. It's, you know, no need to kind of shit on the natives any more than they've already been shit on by people, right? Like, it's... So, I guess my answer is I don't remember. However, one thing I do remember is like... Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's bad. I mean, we're finding residential schools up here with hundreds of just dead bodies. Like, what they did in Canada is you know, and the last one closed in the fucking 90s, is they would go to indigenous reservations, they would steal the kids, they would put them in these horrible schools where they get abused and shit, and then when they died or tried to run away, they would just get buried in these mass graves. So it's really gross. I just don't remember, though. Things that Red Dead 2 did really well. I'm glad you couldn't go into the reservation and start shooting the shit out of a bunch of natives. It really just would have been like You would have saw some gross content. But yeah, like, most of the time, like, you know, I'd like to see the original content. I guess it depends what that original content is. If you look at the evolution of the way kind of indigenous folks have been treated in games going back to the 80s with that horrible, like, 8-bit game, Custard something, it was so bad. But I know Dutch takes advantage of the indigenous folks. And I know there's a scene, you know what I can't remember, or I do know there's a scene where John has to take out a whole bunch of natives. Where I don't think you had to in Red Dead. I think, you know, you were helping them. So that's something I thought about with the release is, you know, Rockstar is a pretty I would say politically correct company, and you know, it's a tough topic to get into. Like, you want to keep the original content. Do I want some guy or girl that's a native who likes Red Dead having to see their people just get shot or hear a bunch of racist shit at them? Not really. Again, they've been treated bad enough. Hosea nailed it out of the park, and I liked how Red Dead 2 handled that. Like, the first interaction you have with the natives are like, yeah, we gave them a really, you know, bad deal. And my wife's indigenous, so I'm definitely, you know, supportive of not having them murdered.
Get up here, Marston.
Like, I understand you want to, you know, it's perspective. Maybe some people want that realism of kind of cowboys versus Indian stuff, but, and I wouldn't say realism. I mean, it was a mismatched battle with a whole bunch of white people with guns and weapons, poisoning, you know, giving them blankets.
I'm gonna see if I can load the
What do they have in the blankets? Smallpox.
More on the way.
Oh, Charles is awesome. Yeah. I have no qualms with how, you know, Red Dead handled that stuff. But yeah, it begs the question, like, how would they actually approach? Because if and this is one of the things I'm trying to find out, because again, I'm looking at it with a different lens myself. I was a different person in 2010, and again, I don't remember a lot of this. So playing through it again to kind of get through it, maybe it does lead to some content changes. You know, it's not beyond them. I mean, they did some stuff in GTA 5 as well with the re-release where they changed and, you know, updated some of the content. The difference is, though, with Red Dead 1 is some of it was so integral to the story. Of course, it could be modified, but it would cause a whole lot of conversation. I'm curious where it would go. Like for example, if there is a mission where you have to kill a whole bunch of natives that Dutch is working with, you know, what do they do to change that? What does that look like? Do they change it? Do they not? Oh, that's good, Emily. And, you know, she went, I don't know much about that story. She went missing in 2016. However, so many each year are going missing. Like, there's a place called the Highway of Tears where so many so many indigenous women went missing or were murdered. It's something, you know, unless you actually do some research on, you don't realize the scope of it. Yeah. And one thing you have to keep in mind, Rockstar in 2023 is not the same Rockstar as it was in 2010. The Rockstar in 2010 was full of, you know, frat parties, you know. There was this dude that just used to sexual assault other dudes. There is a crazy story from an ex-developer. What was this guy's name? It wasn't Benzies, of course. It was a guy that was quite far up in Rockstar, and, you know, the younger developers were forced to go out to dinner and have to put up with him, like, you know, slapping their ass and doing all sorts of shit. Would it be easier to remake than remaster the game? Boy, that's a question I've been looking at and where I've been doing a lot of research. So here's the consensus from, you know, people that know a lot more about me, is that a lot of people think it would be because the code was so bad for Red Dead that it might be tough to remaster. And kind of, I think there's going to be a lot of market research and stuff behind it. Like, it may be a little harder, but that little harder might, you know, they might anticipate that they'll get another, you know, $6 million in sales or something. But with the success of Red Dead 2, if they just released this with a new coat of paint on it, I don't think it would be as successful as a remade version. Because people are so used to Red Dead 2. If they could use this opportunity for people to kind of get to know John's story a little bit more. But like an example, the mocap stuff can be done. If they still have all the files, which I would assume they would, it's not like they have to redo mocap and stuff for cutscenes. Their technology is actually, you know, the Rage engine and their technology behind it is insane. And it's not like an out-of-the-box thing. And look, when you look at kind of what Rockstar hires for, a lot of their jobs are like development and updating their own engine. So it might be easier to remake. Like, my dream would be remade, but not exactly like Red Dead 2, because it's not like Red Dead 2 just added stuff and didn't remove things from Red Dead 1 that were kind of cool. Like, an example is the fame system. The fame system's kind of a big part of it. However, I think something cool if they could manage is... Oh, I lost my train of thought there. The voice actors back. Yeah, well, they would have to for, like... If they remastered, they'd have to add some stuff. But here's something. There's different voice actors in some parts. Like, it's not the same Abigail. And you can definitely tell. The Abigail from Red Dead 1 is kind of speaks a lot faster.
There he is. Talk about cutting it fine.
What are we doing, Landon? We're supposed to loot this dude?
Go there.
Thank you for saving me. You're good men. Friends of the people of this land.
Was someone named Harvey Escuela one of the men holding you?
No, I don't know. I don't think so. But I remember that name from prison. Bad people spoke of him.
They didn't say how good of a guitar player he was? Do you know, during the mocap for this, the dude that plays Javier, they did like that scene where one of the scenes where he was after Jack comes back and he's playing the guitar, like I forget the song. That's what I remember from it. He actually had, you know, they have the mocap suit on. He had little mocap things on his fingers, so it would actually pick up his fingers playing the appropriate chords and stuff, which is crazy ass level of detail. Let's head over to whoever this is. Let's travel to... I love this travel to Waypoint, though. What a way to save time. Well, if there is one, we'll find out on Tuesday. I'm getting excited as well. Someone said it could be August. When I've looked at the range of times it's taken from that Korean announcement to an actual announcement, for Rockstar, it's only been about a week. I'm using the Definitive Edition as an example. I think Mafia took about a month. And I want to say we're, what, 2 weeks in? Give or take?
What are you doing here?
Maybe 3? I don't know.
There's a war going on.
My name's John Marston. Been sent here to retrieve a couple of men.
I sure would love to...
Commander.
I don't know why my dog's barking. Oh, sorry, folks. Let me mute this.
You want to talk to my boss, gringo?
I guess.
Because I'm not good enough for you?
No, sir.
You think you're better than me? You come to my country, my poor little country, and you think you can be friends with the president?
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Things must have come out wrong. Maybe you can help me.
Sorry, friend.
Hey, I'll be back in 2 secs, folks. I think we have a delivery.
Relax, amigo, relax. How you?
Sure. Somewhere between a threatening stare and the soldier's arm to the teeth. Yeah. Yeah, you had me.
Welcome to Mexico, amigo. Let's come meet, drink, and then we'll talk. My name is Capitan Vicente de Santa.
John Marston.
My country is in pain, John Master. Terrible pain. The rebels have seized the people by the throat and destroy a way of life.
I'm no politician, sir.
And I am no soldier, Aquila.
Oh, I'll be back in a second here, folks.
We are both
We got a grocery order.
beholding.
Oh, we're back.
Come on, we have to leave.
The week extension online, is that a DLC? Oh, no, they extended.
Are you coming or not?
Oh, I should probably go in this
We must
mission.
go now.
I know I forgot we had a grocery delivery. And my poor wife, one of the bottles of olive oil broke. So just want to get that fixed up. But no, what I wanted to add in mind is if we get a new update, which we might.
Come on, we have to leave.
Okay, we're leaving, buddy.
Hold on tight. We're in a hurry.
We'll enjoy the ride.
You did not expect such a warm welcome from the Mexican army. I can see.
I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't even crossed the border and I was being shot at.
You will hear a lot of words like tyrant and oppression here. Words that the peasants have been taught, but do not understand. Meaningless words. The army is suffering a crisis of reputation.
Even I've heard about the colonel down here. He's not famous for his compassion.
This is the point. Have you met Coronel Allende? Do you know him? No. Like a papagayo? He just repeat lies you heard.
Maybe.
Allende is a good man, a strong man. He carries the weight of a million problems on his shoulders.
Am I supposed to pity him?
You gringos are so quick to judge. You love to talk badly of other people because it makes you feel better about yourselves. Maybe you should look in the mirror.
You're the one talking about this, and I ain't here to make judgment on the way.
Man, John Marston was a different beast.
I've got enough problems with my own right
Red
now.
Dead.
This isn't
What, John
America,
Marston?
Senor Marston. We are poor. Kindness must take a different form.
It's funny
What is
because you
that?
talk to people in Red Dead too, they're like, yeah, John's okay, but,
Or to be.
you know, I love Arthur a lot more.
To eat.
But you play Red Dead 1, John's like badass. And although he's not educated,
It's Billy,
the
cowboy.
dude uses
Mexican
smart
friend.
words.
Bill Williamson's a fella I used to know, and Javier Escuela, well, I knew him too.
What do you mean? You know
I will say, Emily, if you're still here, some of the language in it kind of threw me off.
I can't seem to get rid of.
Like, Bonnie gets kidnapped, and there's definitely implication, not of indigenous, but of her getting, like,
That is the problem with the people here.
you know, taken advantage
Too
of.
much time dreaming about
Yeah, he was a fan. He was. Jack
I
must have
know
saw
I
him some
can't
stuff.
change the past, but I'm sure gonna do something about the future.
Whatever helps you to sleep at night, amigo. My country.
But they already have some. They already have some of the models in Red Dead 2 for Red Dead 1. Like an example, Seth is there for Red Dead Online. Yeah, building houses.
Or not.
He's smartened up.
Hopefully not too easy. I ain't got much time to find these men.
There must be a high price on their heads.
The highest price.
Can I ask how much?
I'm not getting paid. It's a long story. You're being made to do this.
I will never understand you.
I will say one thing I found kind of jarring, and I know it's the realistic Wild West, and you know, whatever. I won't say realistic Wild West, but the way they talked about like
If you help us,
Bonnie, it was pretty
we'll help
graphic.
you. No one hides from
Like when she was
Coronel
kidnapped, I was like,
Allende.
oh my word.
It's rebellion. It is a disease.
Like
It is killing
nothing
this
visual,
country.
but man, just a dude
People
saying
have the
dirty
right to
shit.
Stand up for themselves.
The right? The right. Don't you throw silly ideas at me. What do you know about the right?
That said,
of
it's an
American
adult game,
Very
but
little.
still,
Just
you
saying,
don't
there must be
want.
something behind this rebellion.
Although you was behind
I want
it,
violence,
Senor Marston. Lies.
But I don't want to feel
Serious
gross. You know
lies.
what I mean?
The peasants are stupid, and like cows, they can be hurted.
I'll
It
say
only
something
takes a
kind
few
of,
men
you know,
to move
hot
men.
take. I think
Maybe
rape
they
is a
just
shitty
had
plot
enough of
point.
being called
Like, or an
stupid.
overused, cliched
Talking
one where
about
it's like, oh,
things
the
you
girl
don't
was
understand.
kidnapped and raped.
You ask me
It's
something,
it's a
I'm gonna give
just
you
an
an answer.
Are
overused
you a
trope.
revolutionary? Is that why you're here?
I was once.
And having the guy to
Well,
save the girl that was
twisted
kidnapped,
kinda
like,
way. Thought
is that
I'd
a scenario that could have happened?
change something,
Sure,
but
but it's very overused.
I don't know. Maybe that was the problem.
Revolution is always selfish. It is nothing but greed and ego. Individuals putting their own needs above those of others. It is people fighting for change when they have no
Wait a
idea
yeah, let me get that fixed up.
change is.
If you're a poor man who's been beat down all his life, any change is gonna seem good.
Honestly, yeah. You know what? I started working on a video, not for here, but for on a professional level, because I work in training and instructional designing. Oh, I don't work on anything right now, but that's kind of what I did. But on the value of video games and education, there's a game from Poland called This War of Mine. It's actually the first game to make it onto a school's educational curriculum. They can actually play this game and do some activities for credits for school. Fantastic game. It's a war game, but you're playing a civilian, you know, trying to survive this war in Eastern Europe. And it came out about 10 years ago. So good. Like, you're not a soldier, you know, sure you can get a gun, but you're going to be awkward with it. You know, it's a great game. Great game.
He is from a rich family. A man born in a golden cradle.
And there are university professors that have attested to the educational value of Red Dead 2.
You must be telling the people something they want to hear.
Like, I wouldn't lie if I didn't learn a little bit about nature, a little bit about animals, about history too. Because they did such a good job with, like, historical accuracy of items and things like that. How's that mic? Is it any better?
He doesn't care about anybody but himself. It's not far now. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
We will lure the rebels into a trap. There's a train leaving Chuparosa soon. We're going to escort it. They will think it's a supply train. There are no supplies on it.
Very clever.
We must throw the rats out of their holes. Give them some bait they can refuse.
Can I have my horse? I'm gonna buy a new horse soon.
Get on your horse. You have to get to the train.
But I think in the next, a prediction I have, in the next 20 years, gaming's going to play a huge part in education. One of the reasons is instructional design tools have changed the way you can add games in education. Oh yeah, Carmen Sandiego, my man, I remember that. Remember that terrible-ass TV show? But I learned stuff for the TV show. What, am I supposed to get to the engine? Yeah. What am I supposed to do with it? I wasn't paying attention.
Making my men nervous. Come on.
It's so good. Check it out, Emily. I think you'd really like it. It's one of those games, would I call it fun? Like, it's enjoyable to play. Like, it's very good. But you leave it kind of like, ugh. This War of Mine by 10-Bit Studios. It may be on PS Now. It's on PC. It's on Xbox.
Let's go.
I enjoy playing it on PC more than anything. I found it work better with a keyboard. You know, I should probably get ahead of this. But you can still do it on a computer. Leisure, sweet Larry, yes. Yeah, Carmen Sandiego was good. It was history, geography. Like, depending on the Carmen Sandiego, because there's like where in time. There's where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. I remember that damn song. They had that a cappella group in the show singing that shit. But what I was gonna say, where I work in training and instructional design, like building content. Think of, like, you know, you have graphic design skills, but you're using this to make educational content. And now with the tools, you can make I can make a game of asteroids or Breakout within like a super easy tool and make it all education based. And there's so many templates to make educational games, not just for, like, child education. We'll call it, that's pedagogy. It can be used for andragogy purposes as well. If I can say it right, pedagogy is child education. Andragogy is adult education. The Loot, the War, and the Crook. Oh, I definitely watched the TV show. Like, I remember as a little kid, my mom, like, I go to her work and they would have computers. It was pretty awesome. But they would have that. I go in that, I read a little of the old Encarta. You learn how to operate an excavator instead. That's a perfect example. Was it a VR one, or was it a... Like, was it a computer kind of sim? I know I made a couple of those for more software-based stuff, like, you know, you're working in customer care and you've got to update a customer's order or something. And I would create, like, the simulated environment for that tool or system. Which was really easy, you know, you just get a recording of it. And basically from that recording you could edit all the things within that tool. So I'd have, like, the CRM, like the customer management system. And then I could erase kind of what's on there and put it in a field where they could actually type in an input, hit enter. Like, what I'm actually been doing is I'm working on, like, my professional portfolio right now for a course I'm in, which part of that is to make a portfolio. But I'm doing, like, some weird stuff where I'm using AI voice. Folks, you might hear a little bit of a noise. I'm dying of heat. I've got to turn on my AC. Holy fuck. Hey, whale shark, excuse my language. But it is feeling like, well, whatever Celsius 38 is in Fahrenheit. Probably 90. Hello, Mr. Whale Shark. How you doing, buddy? We're just roasting. Sorry about that background noise you might hear. But I need it right now. Holy smokes. Like, I just got overcome with sweat. Yeah, we're getting a heat wave here. I think I'm going to make some new member-only emojis for hottest day ever. Because, man, it is a toasty day. Just taking a moment here. Okay. The old steam train. But, yeah. Maybe today we'll hear something. You know what? If we didn't hear anything by about 30 minutes ago about a remaster, I don't think we'll hear anything today. And here's my thoughts. If we don't hear anything by Tuesday, I don't think we'll hear anything till August. If at all, right? If it's real, we won't hear anything till August. There's a big game show in August, and perhaps that's where it'll be. Rockstar has used these game shows to unveil new things. Yeah, we got nothing on the newswire. So, you know, maybe it won't be till August. We'll see, right? Holy smokes, I'm just trying to cool down here. Right now, so I've got the AC you might hear is just one of those little desk ones. Recommended if you're like in an office or a room. They're pretty sweet, actually. 6 degrees Celsius. Oh, man. I'll play it on stream, Emily. Next stream, I'll play it. It might just be me and you watching, maybe a few other people. But I love that game. I've got it on, what do I have it on? I have it on Steam. Oh, great, Whale Shark. But yeah. Hell, I might do it later today, Emily. In my opinion, it's the best war game I've ever played. Oh, 6 degrees Celsius would be nice right now. I'm Canadian. We're not used to this heat. Although I did live in Louisiana for some time. It's always been weird to me to think that, you know, there's parts underneath the equator that it's wintertime right now. Jesus, okay. Excuse my language, but man, it's too hot. We have a good air conditioner, But my wife's working right now, and it's in with her in the living room, and I'm in the McDizzle Gaming Studios, Incorporated, LLC. Oh yeah, we gotta chase the train. Another thing from Red Dead I would love to have is the ragdoll physics. Oh. Let's try that again. And I'll say Deadeye, like the painted black kind of type deal. Is definitely different. Using the right button as opposed to... Can I jump? Can you get on the trains like this? Or no, is it just... killing peoples? Yeah, I think it's just killing people. Nice. 17 Celsius, 63 for you, Emily. Nice. It's the humidity that's right now. Like, right now, the temperature's probably, I don't know, shit, 30 or so. But when you get the humidex in there, that's where it's getting all toasty. It's not a dry heat here. It's a, you know, we're right in the water, so we get a lot of humidity. It's sticky. It's gross. Oh, I can jump to the train. I got the button too. Another good game that I sort of consider educational, but probably a great survival game. Is The Long Dark. It's a Canadian game. You open up the game. One thing that brings me joy is it's like one of the headers is like made by a studio that doesn't crunch. They treat their employees real good. It's probably the best survival game that's ever been made, in my opinion. I'm a little biased though because it's survival in the Canadian, in the apocalypse in Canada. You're right, Whale Shark. That's what gets me. That was the same thing when I lived in Louisiana. That humidity. I mean, I can't complain. Nova Scotia's not nearly as bad as Louisiana. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, agreed, Whale Shark. Too warm, buddy. Let's go to Waypoint. Like, I'm curious how they're going to keep the fast pace of this story if they do a remake and kind of find that balance, because Red Dead 2 is a much slower game. Like, pace-wise, like, we're just fast traveling all over the place. Red Dead, you can't necessarily do that. You can fast travel to specific locations. Here, I can just pick a waypoint, boom, I'm there. Okay. It's a lot of fun. The Long Dark's good. I think it's on either Xbox Game Pass or PS Plus. It's on one of them. I've got it on Epic. Great game. They have two modes. They have a story mode with David Hayter as the lead, who I believe was Solid Snake. Sweaty balls index. You know, I almost said stuff was really sticky earlier, like my desk. But I do think the SBI is probably a better indication of the bad weather. For gentlemen, anyway.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Marston. How you keeping, sir?
Just fine, thank you. And you?
Good story mode, but the survival mode is really the bread and butter of it, and they've just added kind of DLC for it as well. So, and that's a 10-year-old game.
keep playing, Mr. Ricketts.
Oh, I'm sorry, Herr Muller.
Honestly, you're not wrong, boy. Yo, imposter, welcome. I'm rocking a 3060. I'm not playing this on Xenia right now, though I was. And it ran good. However, the second time I launched it on stream, it crashed my computer. And then I tried playing it off stream, then Xenia crashed my computer again, even though it looked great. But yeah, on my PC itself, I got a 3060. But we're playing on Xbox right now. I'm glad I got this computer before I got laid off. I got it in December. And my company had a PC purchase program, so up to $3,000 I could get a computer and pay it back every 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure they just wrote that off. So that's good. Well, not written it off. I'm still paying it because I'm still getting paid from work. Thank God for severance. Man, the amount of people I've seen get laid off and... What are we playing, poker?
Prospecting for more silver soon.
To get laid off and got nothing. You know, not to get grim, but I can understand how hard mentally that would be on someone. I'm so lucky that, you know, hey, I got laid off of work, but I got a 6-month severance package. Versus, like, I know people in the States that get laid off and they get a couple weeks. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. What are my cards here? 4 and a 6? You know, we'll call it. What do we got to lose? We're not going to raise anything on that.
Now, bold.
Oh my gosh, I won that hand.
And there was me thinking.
Oh yeah, I got lots of chips. Let's raise it with this terrible hand. Watch me get like a 9, 10, 7. Like, are we playing Hold'em though? I hope so.
Not for me.
I appreciate that, imposter. Okay, I got a pair of jacks. What do we got there? So, but there's a queen there, isn't there? So yeah, I got a low pair, but you know, why not? Let's bluff it a little bit. Oh shit, you could cheat, couldn't you? And there's a few games in here that you can't play in Red Dead 2.
You fucking cheat!
Excuse me?
You fucking looked in my fucking cards, you fucking cheat!
Now, Herr Muller, let's calm down. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. Your Yankee friend here is a fucking cheat.
Easy there, Germany. Calm yourself down.
Has World War I started yet?
What you did.
Yeah, I know exactly what I did.
What year is this here?
Nothing. Now, I'd prefer it if we could all play a friendly game and no one get hurt.
You planted this guy Ricketts.
Now, why would I do that? I've already beaten you. Now, calm down and let's finish the game.
There's no more cards game.
Ease up there, friend.
Not to be ironic here, but isn't this called a Mexican standoff?
An impasse, sir. An impasse. We could all die here now.
I'm not fighting you, Ricketts, but the Yankee him I don't like.
He's done you no harm, Muller.
He's done me no good either. Outside, winner takes the pot.
The winner will take what he wants. The other man will be in no position to argue.
Sanchez will be my second.
As you wish, Germany. As you
Oh,
wish.
I did get that warm, sexy welcome to Mexico. It's called Far Away. 1911 or 10, and World War I started... Was it 1909 to 1914? 1911 to 1914? I remember it ended in 1914.
A duel is all about timing.
How you doing, Mr. Grizzly? Hope you're doing good, buddy. I'm feeling like it's in Louisiana today, man. It's feeling like 100 degrees Fahrenheit where I'm at.
The rest, my friend, is in the hands of fate.
Let's get this over with.
As soon as he draws...
Okay, I haven't dueled yet in this.
I'll show you what happens to filthy cheats.
I'm not going to skip the tutorial because I don't remember. Okay, draw your gun. I was supposed to shoot him in the face, I hope.
Muller always did.
Unless John in the Army game ends.
Come on. We've earned ourselves a drink. I think Mr. Muller's...
Remember getting to Mexico this team as a young teenager, had to mute your TV?
Your help.
I don't remember anything bad happening.
You, the man they call Marston, see? You like killing?
Are you thinking of when you went to see Javier? Because I know he's
Got here, Mr.
he's
Ricketts.
having some sex
Do your
when you run into
Marston.
him.
Peleamos ahora.
FYI warning, just in
Right
case
now.
something comes up on the screen that you don't expect.
Careful, Marston. I know that girl.
No puede ser.
Alright.
Oh, Dios
No,
mío.
on Xbox. You can't play it on PlayStation anymore, my dude. It sucks. They took it off of PS Now, but even then... Oops. Even then, you couldn't download it. You could only stream it. Yeah, I'll probably try to skip that one pretty quick.
No, por favor.
I remember Javier and his big sombrero. That's the one. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Ayúdame, alguien.
Oh, nope. Huh? I swore I aimed at her head.
No puede.
How did I fail that? I killed him. Maybe I wasn't supposed to kill him.
Careful, Marston. I know that girl.
Yeah, fingers
Oh,
crossed,
Dios mío.
imposter. Fingers crossed. This is the best way to play Red Dead right now, arguably. Some people may say Xenia, but if you want a good experience, and I watched a bunch of reviews too, like of people that have gone through the whole game on Xenia, it's really buggy. Oh shit! And that's how John Marston died in Mexico. Oh yeah, I think so.
Ayúdame, alguien.
Take with the straight, but I took him out before. I thought I did. Maybe I shot through her head.
Esto.
There.
God, can't a man enjoy a drink in peace? Come on.
Oh, now they're pissed.
There they are.
Come on,
I
Landon.
run this town.
Oh, brother.
My lord. Are you gonna help me out?
You know what'll be good in this though is the kill cam from Red Dead 2.
What the hell? Stay in cover now. I don't care how many you are. Don't stop shooting for Christ's sake. Stop doing that. Well, partner, I think we can safely say this overtrade is over. Well, I must say, you tourists certainly bring peace. And
Yeah, John, nice job as an American just coming down to Mexico and killing a bunch of people, jackass.
Muller will be missed.
These people are just trying to live their lives, play some poker. I'm just kidding. Are you grieving, man?
This ain't nice. I know. I'm sorry, lady.
Okay, where we at now? Let's hang out with old Mr. Ricketts again.
Hola. Howdy.
So John's responses must be based on honor level.
Hola.
Like he's being nice. Like you don't have the option for like a negative or positive response, I don't think. Hearing John speak Spanish is fine. It's like hola. It's like hearing Peggy Hill speak Spanish.
Come on in. Sit down and have yourself a drink.
Sure. Say, any word of Javier Escuela?
No, hasn't yet. Say, why are you...
Oh yeah, Grizzly, this is what we're talking about. We gotta make sure to skip
We're old
upcoming.
friends. We was kind of educated together.
So what is this, some kind of high school reunion sort of thing?
Something like that. Well, you've killed people. You lived the life.
That I have.
Landon is one of the most interesting characters in this,
I
though.
don't know. I tried to go straight. I did. I left the gang after the gang left me. Left me to die after I'd been shot. They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old leader, a fella you probably heard of. Anyway, he more or less lost his mind, went and shot a bunch of people unfair like. I got shot in a robbery. They left me, and I left them.
Well, that's how it goes.
Already had me a woman.
If Red Dead ever had a movie, definitely need Sam Elliott
Then I
playing
got me more
Landon.
trouble.
Sure.
Give him a little long hair, you know, he'd be good.
Been sent to track down the men I used to run with. Track them.
Survivor reminded you of it a lot? You know, my
don't,
wife said
someone
something
else will.
similar to that. She hasn't played through all of Red Dead, but she said it reminded her a little bit of that.
Look at me. I spent 25 years killing men. Look at me now. Sitting around here like some low-rent would-be messiah. We're relics. Come on, have yourself another drink and let's wallow in a little self-pity.
Sounds like a plan.
Your health.
Mr. Ricketts. Mr. Ricketts. Thank the Lord I have found you. And you, Mr. Marston.
Will you sit down? You all right?
I'm well, sir. But Allende is sending more men to the death. Prisoners who have not been tried. A prominent writer, Castilla, and a local official whose only crime was not putting the small holders on the street when they were late with taxes.
Writers and government officials. For once, I agree with Allende. Some men need to be killed.
Mr. Ricketts!
I was just joking. Where are they?
Out near Escalera.
Let's hang up our self-pity and go shoot ourselves some bad guys. You're gonna be all right.
Thank you. Both of you.
¿Qué tal usted? Uno debe
Let's
guardar
head
a
for
sus hermanos
Escalera.
cuando Allende está cerca.
Let's go, Mr. Landon.
How are you, miss?
But man, Red Dead 1 on PC too, with being able to use mod menus and stuff would be a blast. I know that's probably so much fun in Red Dead 2,
This war is getting
is messing
dirty.
around with the mods.
People are being executed for just having an opinion.
Melinda seems to have more enemies by the day.
Perhaps you would know. Rumor has it you've been making all kinds of new friends.
I don't pay much attention to rumors.
Just be careful, John. Keep jumping from one side of the fence to the other. You might just get impaled.
Oh, that's a classic line from Landon Ricketts. I remember that line.
How I do it is no concern of yours.
Choose your tone wisely, partner. Remember who you're talking to.
How could I ever forget?
And who are you, John Marston? Apart from a rat feeding every other hand he can find, my name means something. All you've done is kill a few peasants, and the only real outlaw you've taken on dropped you like a bad habit.
Now, I politely ask you to watch your tone, Ricketts.
All I'm saying is, maybe there's a reason why people around here don't want to talk. You must miss your family.
It's the only thing that keeps me going.
You know, you remind me a lot of myself. How I used to be. Stubborn and angry.
You ain't
Because if they
changed
ever
all
went
that
back in the past with
always
whatever
thought
next
I'd
Red
live
Dead
to
game, like if they wanted to do
You see
Heyday
that?
of the Wild
Prison
West,
wagons. That must
he
be
would
him.
be the character I would,
Come on.
I'd want.
See if you
Unless they did a new one.
They surely know where I am. Let's go.
We're taking these prisoners.
Oh, that's a horse. Sir? Oh, I got killed pretty. Whoops. Peasant lives matter, Landon Ricketts. We're just having a chill day, drinking our coffee. I'm pumped. My wife got some stuff to make focaccia bread.
It's It's an
I
army
fucking
convoy.
love focaccia.
I think I see the prisoners in those wagons. This is our chance. See if you can take control of that first wagon.
This sounds like the weirdest thing to say, but I'm so happy my wife is like the most incredible cook. Like, I thought I could cook all right until I met her. And you know, I can make some of my things that I like pretty good, but man, exceptional. Like I get the best stuff, carbonaras. Man, I barbecue. I barbecue. I made breakfast today. I do a mean bacon and eggs. But I am so grateful to have such friggin' incredible meals all the time. Get on the prison wagon. All right. Drive the prisoners to America. I tell you, the American-Mexican border is no joke. When I was younger, I went down to Brownsville, and I worked in Brownsville, Texas for, I'd say it was probably 2 months. And it was my first time, really kind of, like I traveled as a kid, but my first kind of long-term travel. And it was so dangerous there, from what I understand. I went for a walk to get some authentic Taco Bell, because I was from the East Coast of Canada and I didn't know any better, and I came back, they're like, no, you can't walk anywhere alone here. The hotel actually drives you everywhere. Like, they would drive me to work, pick me up from work. I want McDonald's at 3 in the morning, they would take me there. Because the risk of getting kidnapped as a tourist is quite high, and they didn't want that accountability. I wasn't worried about it at the time. Although I definitely look kidnappable. But yeah, that was a half scary town. Like, it really opened my eyes to what Mexico... I don't want to say what Mexico really was, because it's a big country, right? But at least with the border was like... We're making it! Oh my god, they have a Gatling gun. Okay, they gotta maybe stop shooting on the American side now. Oh yeah, the American-Canadian border. Oh, I definitely get searched every time. I'm a half Lebanese dude with a Lebanese name. Oh, I definitely get randomly searched every time. You know, they get the whole, they look down your passport, they look up, they look down, they look up. Can you go over in this line? But no, I don't know if it's as bad now. I haven't tried, like, last flight I took was like, holy smokes, 6 years ago maybe?
I know you got other matters to attend to.
I went to a conference down in
Mr.
Dallas.
And you too. You took me back to another time. Talk to Louisa. She'll help you, and she's well connected in that other land. I hope you find what you're looking for, Marston.
I will say, funny, weird time in an airport. It was I was flying to the States, and, you know, I didn't want to bring, you know, I'll smoke a little bit of weed once in a while. I didn't realize I got into the airport, went through customs. I had, like, a joint, like, on me. And I'd realized it right before I was going through customs. I threw that bad boy out pretty quick. America doesn't react too kindly to that. Oh, and they are tough too, because I had a visa to work down there, and it's like when you get to the border crossing, you're straight up like, you know, drilled on like, why are you here? Why isn't there an American that can do this job? I'm like, I don't fucking know. You tell me. Oh, this sounds shit.
They say I'm past.
Okay, we got 2 left. Stop hiding behind your damn horse. I don't trust her.
Here, take all the money. It's yours. Please, don't kill me.
I'm just curious, where is she going to Mexico? Oh my god! Well. Shit, John! That was hilarious! My god! Okay, let's go to our place here. Oh man, that was funny. She got attacked by a cougar. I love that I can cross the border like this too. Oh, I thought my horse was gonna be in trouble. Okay, who do we got next? Where's that L? Oh, the L's all the way down here. And if we go over here, we got Guarma. We got the grape. So, this is Blackwater, I'm guessing. Yeah, Blackwater. Strawberry. What happens if I try to put... I'm just kind of curious. Like, you can go outside of the map, it seems. Let's see what's up there. We'll have to do it later. Okay, where's this Joker at? But imagine, like, a more alive Mexico, too. Like, it's not like it's dead here. Where's he at? Is he up? Is he outside the place? Can I go through this thing? Hey, there's a door. What? That was a terrible idea. Oh, I should put a pin there, boy. Just 1 second, folks. Just gonna be right back. All right, we're back here. Let's try to head back there. I feel like I lost my sound. I definitely did. Oh, I just turned it down. That's what it was on my headset. Let's set up a camp. So they don't like you stealing from the armoires. We figured that out. I'll remember that spot though, because it's right over the bridge. Oh, I'm gonna travel that destination that's off the map. Do I not have a waypoint on there? Let's see what happens. Just because I'm curious. Is it actually off the map? I mean, I guess it's not. Oh, it's just that place. What the hell, John?
Come on.
Oh yeah, this train bridge.
Go.
So it's weird. Okay, yeah, I get it. We'll have to go through here, though. We'll head back to Mexico in a second.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, the things I've done in this huge train bridge in this tunnel in Red Dead 2. Do I get to keep that 400 bucks I got, though? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Okay, we'll set up camp here. Maybe we find ourselves a Sasquatch. Oh, we want to get ourselves a good old waypoint. Hope they're cool with me in this town. There we go.
Let's go. Whoa there.
Doing a gang hideout. Where's the gang hideout at? Oh, I thought it was about to fail me on the mission. I'm like, come on.
Eres llorón, maricón. Me das asco. Hablas lealtad, pero eres transparente. Estarás aplaudiendo cuando mi cabeza está pelado, ¿verdad?
No, mi excelencia. Mis hombres y yo estamos trabajando noche y día por su honor.
¿Honor? ¿Qué eres, un muchacho? Jovencito sin vergüenza. ¿Qué diablos este cabrón?
That's the man who helped us defeat Reyes. The man I spoke to you of. Friend of Mexico.
Hello, sir.
That'd be something, you know.
Hola, gringo.
Red Dead Redemption Online, and what we'll do after, maybe we'll play some of this. Boy, I haven't played it in so long, but it was actually a decent multiplayer game for the time. Yet, I want to say it was 50 levels, but you could prestige, so you get to level 50. It would knock you down to like level 1, you lose a bunch of shit, but you'd have like prestige 1, and then you could unlock stuff with that prestige. Like certain guns, and I think that's how you got like the buffalo.
I'd say the same thing. I'm here to bring two men to justice. Nothing more. Your politics or ideas of entertainment are not my concern.
I suppose not. Pero son tuyos. Sinceramente, espero que me encontraste alguna compañía más interesante que esa bruja que me traíste anoche.
Let me ask you this, sir. Do you know anything of the men I'm looking for?
Escuela is from this province. His father was a borracho, a drunk, who worked as a laborer on land cultivated by my uncle. Men like that are natural allies for Reyes. My people have lived and worked here for 100 years. We brought civilization. And these people, these fucking monkeys, despise us. We brought them God.
These guys don't seem like they're the good guys.
Now I fight to help them from themselves, to save them from themselves. I see in their faces that they would kill me if they could. Is she only a tyrant? That is the way it is. These people need a ruler.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Sorry? Why be sorry? It is a way of mankind. A fight between two forces. Que será, será. What will be, will be. But I know one thing, Senor Marston. Force, force, must be used if you are to have your own way.
I'm sure.
Now, perhaps you can do me a favor while I find these men for you.
After we find the men, then I'll help in any way I can.
You are in no position to negotiate. Now, por favor, a bunch of...
Oh yeah, and the engine's still the same. Like, Rockstar has used Rage for all their games since table tennis. I want to say this was the first one after that, or was it GTA 4, like the first major one? They just keep upgrading the engine.
No ponga detrás de mí. ¿Qué eres, cabrón? No está mi sombra. Vaya.
I sent some men ahead. We will meet them there.
Come on. Come on.
I want the ragdoll physics though. I want to wipe out and look brutal.
Our men left some time ago. We're already late. Come on, let's see if you can ride. Do you want me to slow down?
Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, he's up here.
I thought you were a cowboy! Can you go any faster?
Come on. Let's go.
Are we going to see Javier? No, we're not going to see Javier right now, I don't think.
Close to the Sora Azul now. My men are dead. The rebels will all die. If they're alive, they have failed me. And the rebels will
Oh my
all
god.
So, I guess we ain't taking any prisoners then.
Traitors must be made to
The
suffer.
rebels are the good guys though, I
And
think.
we will not tolerate the rebellion any longer. They're animals. We will slaughter them accordingly. Ha! Can you go any faster?
Yeah.
Santa, ¿por qué tardaste tanto? ¿Y quién es este gringo?
Wasn't that Michael's last name? Michael DeSanta? I could be wrong. From GTA?
Fight better than this little girl, gringo. Go, let's have some fun.
I didn't. Hola!
I'm getting the hang of this.
Oh no, you're a good guy. Well, questionable. Good job, John. Just come into another country and commit a bunch of fucking war crimes. Oh, that shit blowing up. Oh my god, John. Did he say things aren't looking bueno? Oh, get some cover there, Johnny boy. There's a guy right up there. Is it? I see sombrero. There we go. Maybe I go on up here. Oh, this isn't a bad place.
You want to stop doing that?
Good times. Yeah, the kill cam from Red Dead 2 would be great to have in this. No, John! John, get behind here! Done like dinner. Now that we've killed a small village of people,
I heard the little horse crying in that house over there. Remember, nobody takes them before Allende.
We did all this just to get women for Allende?
No, that's just a bonus.
yeah, these guys aren't the good
Bring up
guys.
with rebels. Make sure they don't have homes to come back to. There are fire bottles over there. Use them to burn down some of these houses.
And what makes you think I'd do that?
You want to find Javier Escuela, don't you? John, you're helping Mexico. ¡Vámonos, muchachos! ¡Buen trabajo!
Yo me quedo aquí para vigilar el gringo, Capitán de Santa. Get the fire bottles. It is time to finish.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Por aquí, imbécil. ¿Por qué no me sigues? We're not leaving until you finish this.
Well, we're gonna burn down a village.
Throw it, gringo. Stop wasting time. Good. Now burn another one.
These guys are bad. Way worse than John. You don't feel too good about this, do you, John?
Isn't that beautiful?
You really are pathetic.
You need to relax. Come back to the villa and sample some
My
of the new
God.
before they spoil.
Oh, geez, the army pays okay. him that's left? Piece of fucking shit. Sorry.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Now John's committed some war crimes, you know. So, where's this L? Is that Landon? Or is that someone else? We'll go see these guys. Let's get the old camp going. Oh. I'm glad with GTA 5 they added, like, the whole rest until a certain time. See if I can open this armoire without anyone coming to kill me. You know, I can stay here. Maybe this is my new home. What time of day is it? Oh yeah, we're a ways off. I think. I don't friggin' know. What's going on here? Oh! I saved you, buddy! I wish I could rob him. Whoops. Hey, thanks for popping in, boy. You have a good one, buddy. Enjoy the sleeps. That's a nice looking horse. I don't know if it is or not. Come on, John.
Come on.
Well, what horse is it?
Let's go.
I don't know, just a random horse. What time's it now, though? Yeah, we're a ways off. Let's, This looks like a good place to camp, is it? Wait over to the next mission, see what's up. See these jerks. Escalera. Okay, let's find The Santa. Oh, he's right here. Easy peasy.
Mr. Marston, ride with us. We've been betrayed.
What's happened?
There's no time. Ride with us. Then we'll find the man you seek. Come. I have men waiting for us, just outside Escalera. Vamos!
Okay.
What's the hurry, DeSanta? Where we
The
go?
rebels have taken control of an abandoned fort on the other side of Nuevo Paraíso. Many men. A place called Torquemada. We can allow them to establish a stronghold.
The rebels are the good guys player.
Which are?
We've killed them all. Leave your horse here. You will ride with me.
Oh shit.
Los rebeldes tienen una fortaleza ahora. ¿A dónde vamos a parar? Abraham Reyes tiene un verdadero ejército. Dicen que hay cientos de hombres apostados a Torquemada. Creo que somos muy pocos.
Cállense la boca, idiotas.
Okay, DeSanta, let's go.
Nada más. Y todos se van a morir hoy.
Captain Espinosa already has men there. We must get to him before he tries anything stupid.
I like the ambient rides. Lets me kind of chill out for a second. Man, I can't wait for this game to get a facelift though. Or whatever it's going to be. Remake, facelift, who knows. Okay, I will skip it. It's a bit of a long trip.
Wake up! We're drawing near to Torquemada.
Could, you know, make a real shotgun. Have the shotgun.
About this. Rebels, hold them off! We're not far from the king.
So I saw another one there. Oh, I did. John, you're badass, buddy.
Behind us! Kill those cabrones! Let's see what mess that idiot Espinosa has made.
Is he that deranged captain at Tesoro Azul? Is he leading this attack?
Leading? Espinosa does not lead anything.
I thought you was the same rank.
He is an angry dog we let out to run sometimes. That is all. I'm in charge here.
You're a bad man, sir.
Follow me. We will leave the wagon here.
This fucking guy.
Rebeldes que tú y tus hombres se habían encargado nos atacaron. Ten cuidado con ese tono de voz.
Master, come on. Ignore the stupid ape.
Shut your mouth off his boy! Gringo! Take that sniper...
All right on.
Follow me!
I'll go with the repeater.
Go, Gringo! Get the sniper!
Oh, it's over here. Okay. Put down the rebels. Okay. Nice. It's cool watching them fall off the cliff, though, I won't lie. Right in the ass.
Stop that!
And we got some over here. I thought I saw another head pop up there. I did. Aw, you little jerk.
kill!
Defend the blockade. Let's do we really need? Do I need the sniper? Let's see. Oh yeah, probably.
You're all dead!
Oh, you can use. You can still do the. I thought you could. Well, you can't paint them, but you can do like a dead eye kind of thing. Where is there a guy high up? Oh, there's one right there. But there's gotta be one up here. Where though? Is it right there? There we go. The last rebel! Even though the rebels are actually the good guys. It's like you can only get one shot off though in the when it's in dead eye. Am I out of bullets? I am. Oh shit, more!
Stay with the group!
We're doing good though. We're enjoying our time in Mexico. We're helping the Mexican army for now, even though they're the worst.
You take the snipers. We can hold up the rest.
Are these the snipers? Nice. I think there's one more. No, that's it. That is it. Except these guys. But happy friggin' Friday to everyone. I hope it's going good for you. We're having a good time. We're in part 4 of our playthrough. I was trying to see where these cats were coming from. This man's got some good cardio. Look at him go for the size he is. That's good, man. It's like a freight train with a Ferrari engine.
Damn, sure is a lot of them.
Oh. Maybe I need some snake oil or something. Get there, noggin too. Nice.
Over there!
Oops. I love watching that man get shot. Is there another one behind him though?
¡Por Dios! ¡Vamos! ¡A la fortaleza!
Go there, buddy. Go fight him.
¡Mátenlos! ¡Vamos! ¡Follow me!
A little of that. A little of that.
¡Vamos!
These guys are going on like a manic assault here. Oh, Jesus, John, you shouldn't have stuck your head up there. No needs of it.
¡Buen trabajo, soldados! ¡Vamos! ¡Hay más sangre que derramar!
Hey, at least we're pretty close to where we were.
¡Más rebeldes! ¡Disparen a matar!
I'll kill all of you! Toto!
There are a lot of them.
¡Paren! ¡Todos tienen que morir! ¡Pinche imbécil! ¡Que cae el bastón! ¡Los balazos cantan, cabrón! ¡Escucha!
Oh, that's a bird. Good guy right there. I love seeing that man get shot. Oh shit, there are a whole bunch over there. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you, boys.
I got one of them soldiers there. Oh shit.
¡Estoy abierto!
Whoops.
What have we got here?
Nice. Yes, please.
Shoot them!
I'll bed you all down!
¡Avancen! ¡Vengan! ¡Son solo campesinos! ¡Baboso!
I need to get out of here!
John will have nothing to do with this nonsense. Don't know if that's really gonna do much.
Quería, pendejo.
But you can't like paint them, but you can, and you can't shoot twice.
Who's next?
Oh, that man's lucky. Run back to your wife and kids, sir.
¡Vamos!
Nice. What else do we have? Do we get someone up here? I just have like gun smoke.
¡Avancemos!
I swore he said avocados.
¡La victoria es nuestra, soldados!
And I'd like to see the fire from Red Dead 2. I think it'd be cool. Oh, there's this Joker.
Hombre, lo que sea, mujer. Amigo, ¿qué pasa? A killer like you deserves fine women and wine. The best pleasures Earth can give a man.
I need some information, DeSanta.
The Santa?
All in good time. My man and I will finish our business here and we can talk back at Escalera.
The next time I see you, I need some answers, Captain.
Go get drunk, go get a woman! Enjoy life! It's a beautiful struggle!
What a guy. What a fucking guy. Nice. We're making some money. We're making some money. We're doing good. It's probably where I'll wrap her up for now. I gotta get some lunch. But it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. Emily, Mac, Boy, Whale Shark, whoever else was around. We'll do it again soon. We'll do it again soon. Probably tomorrow. Maybe even later today. We'll see what's up. Alright, take it easy and we'll see you in the next